Chelsea vs Man City Live, latest Premier League updates. Follow live coverage as Chelsea host Manchester City in a pivotal match in this season's Premier League title race. Thomas Tuchel is ignoring his rivalry with Pep Guardiola after beating the Spaniard 3 straight times, including the iconic 1-0 victory in the Champions League final. City will be keen to re-establish their dominance as they defend their title, having slipped off the pace further last weekend with the goalless draw with Southampton, but the Blues now have a newfound cutting edge in attack following the acquisition of Romelu Lukaku. City sit 3 points behind the Blues, who are joint top alongside Liverpool and Manchester United, with a fascinating title race in store. The game is likely to fall into the category of a six-pointer, with Tuchel claiming the match as a 50-50 contest. It is a six-pointer between two teams who are clearly rivals for the top four, but it's too early for the title race. The last 3 games, I see 3 50-50 matches, little details decide, small situations can give you an advantage, you need a little bit of luck. I expect another 50-50 match tomorrow. It does not take a miracle to win, but we need our best performance. It will be one of the biggest tests in European football. Follow live updates from Stamford Bridge below. Kick-off, a huge early season fixture as the champions of Europe take on the champions of England. Phil Foden kicks off the match for Manchester City. They work the ball over to the right side of the defense and Kyle Walker fires one up the wing. Foden attempts to chase it down, but the ball skips on after it bounces and goes out for a goal kick. Here come the teams. This should be a game of high quality and tension. There may not be many goals, and the first team to score will have a big advantage. Man City are expected to dominate possession, but will they convert that time on the ball into viable chances? They'll know Chelsea are a big threat all over the pitch. Kick-off is next. Chelsea's rapid reassertion of power this year blindsided Manchester City and the rest of the Premier League. While Pep Guardiola's attention was elsewhere, the West London club re-emerged as the main contenders to stop the champions defending their title. The two teams meet at Stamford Bridge on Saturday and Guardiola has no illusions about the importance of beating Thomas Tuchel's side. Guardiola was beaten by Tuchel in all 3 meetings toward the end of last season and needs to mount a response. Pep Guardiola has suffered 8 defeats versus Chelsea in his managerial career, more than against any other side, including 4 losses at Stamford Bridge. Kevin De Bruyne has scored in each of his last 3 top-flight appearances against Chelsea, the only player to net in 4 consecutive Premier League games against a club they previously played for is Craig Bellamy versus Newcastle between 2007 and 2011. Manchester City are in danger of failing to score in back-to-back league matches for the first time under Pep Guardiola. City have failed to net in 2 of their 5 Premier League games this season. They last drew a blank in at least 3 of their opening 6 matches in 2006 under Stuart Pearce. Defeat would leave City with their lowest points tally at this stage since 2013, when they earned 10 from their opening 6 fixtures, but nonetheless eventually won the title. Thomas Tuchel has rejected any personal battle with Pep Guardiola despite having the chance for a history-making 4th successive win over the Manchester City boss. Chelsea manager Tuchel can become the first coach to inflict 4 defeats in a row on City Supremo Guardiola when the sides meet in Premier League action at Stamford Bridge on Saturday. The Chelsea boss has the chance to record a 4th successive win against his Manchester City counterpart. Romelu Lukaku is the only Chelsea player to net more than 1 top-flight goal this season, with the Londoners boasting a league-high 10 different scorers, excluding own goals. Lukaku has 5 goals in 16 league and cup appearances versus Manchester City, but has failed to score in his last 4 games against them, all with Manchester United. Chelsea have conceded 1 league goal this season, their lowest total at this stage since 2010, when, coincidentally, they lost their 6th match 1-0 to Manchester City. They have kept 15 clean sheets in 24 Premier League games under Thomas Tuchel, more than any other side since the German took charge, and the Blues are unbeaten in 91 top-flight home matches in which they led at halftime since a 5-3 loss against Arsenal in 2011 with 75 wins and 16 draws. There is very little to scratch at when discussing a premier football mind of our time, but if there is a dent in Pep Guardiola's armor, it stems from overthinking and obsessing about combating a formidable opponent, which often results in Manchester City forsaking their surety. It is an overwhelming compliment when the City boss considers you such a threat, which is the position Thomas Tuchel's Chelsea also occupy. In 3 games spanning 3 competitions in little over a month last season, the West London side completed a hat-trick over Guardiola's machine. Thomas Tuchel's side have started the season as they mean to go on and are showing more than a few similarities to Pep Guardiola's 100-point machine of 2017-18. Thomas Tuchel was asked about Chelsea's 3-game winning run over Manchester City and what it means. He said, "Not so long ago there were a lot of voices that told me I don't know how to beat Pep. If I look at it honestly, I see the last 3 games as 3 50-50ths matches. I'm not only talking about before the matches, but during the matches it could have been any outcome. Little details decide, and you need a bit of luck. I expect nothing else than a 50-50ths match. We want to fight hard to be the guys who have a better outcome. We did it several times with this team and we know how much we suffered also in these matches. I have the highest respect for Pep. I'm a huge admirer of the impact he has had. This is something I hugely admire, and this will never change. Look at the trophies, look at the influence. There is absolutely no reason why I should ask myself if I'm a better coach or not. I'm a better coach today than I was yesterday, and this is enough."